Alright guys, we are back at Gains today with another special video today, a special guest. She's a bikini athlete, so let me just present you.
Hey guys, what's up?
Jesus, so yeah, today we're gonna go through a back workout actually.
Yeah.
Gonna put Millie through her paces. She's actually, how many days now?
24 days out from British finals. This is my third and final show of my season. So I did my first show maybe 6 weeks ago. I can't even remember, but basically I've been in between shows for a while now, so I'm getting near the end.
Yeah,
this is the prep energy which you are getting. No, we'll transform it. We'll transform it. Ready to go.
Yeah, you should know better. Big chest. Yo, I was beating your chick. I strapped up with a gym jam ripped. Shit. And she's saying that it's cool because she wants my kids. But I know better. Better get a plan B. What do you think this is? You should know better. I just give her that, then it's back to the strip. And she's saying that she loved me. I was like, babe, that's wild. And the youth's in the next room crying. I don't give a toss because I ain't my child. When the youth go sleep, I give her that, don't make a sound. You should know better. Her man might find out.
Feeling strong today. The Cocoa Pops hit me in a good way today.
All of my boxers, that was an amazing round. Beef on the strip gets tragic. You don't want to slip in traffic. Don't touch a button at the red light like it's take me out. Fuck it. Buff Totty got body man bucket. Get gully in a tummy man bust it. Shit Totty, yo dummy don't cuff it. Said his on me ain't really on nothing. Your chicken I've been giving her stuffing. Big sauce Steph Curry no mutton. Big broad tech body I cut it. Yo fuck it. 23 like I'm Jordan. Might be 23s that I'm sporting. Like 23 I ain't bothered. Turn down 20 beats if they boring. Look 2018 is mine. In the ends they ain't really on banter. Stick kick like Mac D Sprite when they take man's.
Let me get, hold on, she's out angling me. She's out angling me. Oh my god. She's not far off with that.
Oh look, look at a figure pose. And that's me not touching. I don't know how to do this one.
Man's eyes they ain't worried about Fanta. On my life I don't wanna be gangster. I just wanna make money all night.
Like knees back, but it's nothing like I can't train
I think for me, because I literally have never had a proper injury or even a proper niggle, because I do try and be so careful. And the other thing was, I was pissed off with myself. But even though it felt fine during training, I felt pissed off for not like respecting the fact that I can't move as much weight as what I'm like maybe used to moving. And it was that which made me realise that I actually do need to be a little bit more careful now. You get too big for your boots, and when you like training, then like pushing yourself when you're like 10 weeks out from a show and you've been digging deep, it's not good. Like, I'm still feeling relatively fresh now from the rest, but give me another 10 days and I'm gonna be back to zombie mode. Yeah.
The power of food.
It's mental. It's medicine.
You feel like
It's actually medicine.
when you're heavier, you feel invincible. I was training a fucking scaffolds and I felt invincible. I literally
in the snow.
I thought I could do anything. Then like obviously like prep now, I'm like, I need like a great facility, like bands, cuffs.
I need bean bags.
Yeah.
Bean bags and blankets. The whole stack.
Warm up set, bro.
I've just smoked for like 30 seconds and I'm training smart and I'm just like stuck with a shit. I've never had a life-changing injury.
Jacket, meet me by the door. Wine slow, make that booty hit the floor. Take your time though, you make my mind blow. Pretty face, I still hit it from behind though. Better know that I'm bursting. Only make your ass work when you're twerking. Cause you know I'm that type of guy to treat you right, so you stay the night.
Problems of a midget. Midget problems. Don't say midget, you'll offend someone. Well, I am a midget. I can call myself a midget, can't I?
I'm full black and she dresses in red, leaving lipstick all over my neck. You ratchet, you a bad chick. Put you on the floor like I forgot I had a mattress. Breathing down my neck, your teeth in my ear. I like the way you whisper in a different language. Pretty girl, hey, what's your number? I know, but you're dressed like it's summer. Take your time when you're whining me. A bottle and now it's time to leave. Tell me how you're feeling. Is it me that you're needing? We can go. Let me see her get down low, down low.
Basically, you get your arms on the bars and you roar and you get big muscles. So I'm following your split, so maybe you should give a bit more context to why you're training, how you're training.
Why I'm training,
although it's not that different to how I train.
Yeah, it's not different to be honest with you.
In terms of what your split is, lift your split out.
So at the minute so today we're doing back, it's only back today. My other workouts will be chest and biceps, delts and triceps and legs. That's not too different from you, I guess. It's pretty much the same, like the intensity is the same. We have different bodies, so the way we respond is going to be different. The look will be different, but the methods exactly the same. There's no...
The exercises are the same. They're very much the same. Like in terms of the exercises that Elle's training is exactly what I would train. There's only certain body parts which I might prioritise a little bit more, such as my delts, my glutes and hamstrings. I might have more volume there. I also split my training differently just throughout the week because of the time I have available. But at the end of the day, the intensity is the same, bikini athlete or bodybuilder. And as well as that, the biomechanics, the methodology, the exercises, it don't change.
You'll notice Millie hasn't been walking around with a booty band this whole session. Like she's done exactly the same exercise as me. She hasn't added a band to RDLs. She hasn't banded a T-bar row. Like it's all the same. We have the same muscles.
That's what he thinks, but he didn't see. I whipped my band out as soon as he went to the toilet.
Glute activation before I got here.
To be fair, just the position of this machine, again, it's not the best for me, but like, at the end of the day, in terms of moving that load, I don't need wraps for that, because my back is weak. When it gets stronger, that's when my grip strength will give out, if you know what I mean. But for now, I really back is not a priority because my hair covers my fucking back on stage, you know what I mean? Like all of my training is largely just delts, which is boring. It's so boring.
As you can see by this video, Millie loves her training. He's just complained about how much he hate training for about 30 minutes.
Nah, it's not that I hate training, it's that I like being strong, and on prep you don't feel that strong, you know?
There's just different styles, like there's just certain styles, like you've got to train a certain way because of bikini, and if you don't train that way then you're going to be kind of placed lower when it comes to competing.
At the end of the day, when you decide that you're going to be a bodybuilder, you can't train for fitness, you can't do CrossFit, you can't do 1 rep maxes and train like a powerlifter. And when it comes to actually in your training, you need to train to bring up certain body parts depending on what you're doing. If you want to be a bodybuilder, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. And I would fucking love to do a WOD right now with thrusters, or I'd love to max out my bench because I love bench press. But right now, I can't do that. If you love sport and fitness in all different ways, you can appreciate all of it, but you can't do all of it when you're at this point.
The goal is the most important.
Exactly.
Yeah, placing is most important.
So
it's interesting. So it'd be interesting to see how things change for you once you go into figure, I think.
Figure?
Oh, sorry, I was not supposed to.
Who said I'm going into figure?
Edit that out. We're just going to run through a few poses. For me, posing is very important. I need to do this every day because obviously as well, I'm competing for the first time. Millie's already done a couple of shows, but posing is extremely important, and it's also harder than it looks. If you
it's not just posing, like it's dancing. You gotta have flow.
I feel like with the female side of things, there's a lot more elegance and grace, and with the male side of things, there's not so much. I don't think, but it's more just your transitions still have to be smooth.
I think with male bodybuilding, you want clean transitions still.
Yeah.
And the transitions are the hardest part. So the transitions are obviously where you're moving from pose to pose. With kind of bikini posing, there's so many that you can do. It's not mandatory like your kind of typical poses, but you need to find something that suits your body shape and also suits your personality. And I've actually changed my transitions and my posing from show to show because I haven't been happy with what it's looked like and how I've compared to other people on stage. That's another thing, until you get on stage against people, you don't realise how quick or slow you're posing or how much you can accentuate those better body parts. So it is important.
Also as well, just getting yourself conditioned to posing. So I'm getting fitter because of the cardio, but posing is still, it's difficult and it's hard to hold the posing, and you've got to get in that condition as well. So pretty much every time I train, I go over my poses, do like a couple of rounds, 2 or 3 rounds, and also after cardio as well. On Nelson as well. And I've also got a coach for posing. That is very important. Shout out to Ben Howard.
I made the mistake of, this is one thing actually, you asked me earlier, what would I have done in my off season? I would have started with my posing coach in my off season.
Interesting.
Because I started learning from copying people on Instagram, doing what I thought was right. Even though technically it was right, it wasn't right for my body shape. It didn't display me in the most favourable way. So I had to unlearn everything and relearn it again. Like for instance, I'm very glute dominant, very bottom heavy. And so the way that I was posing was accentuating my glutes even more so. I've had to learn to pose in a way which makes me look more balanced. So I had to reverse what I'd been doing in my off season and relearn. So yeah, start posing early. You can never pose enough, like literally never pose enough.
Right, let's do it.
So now I'm gonna learn how to pose like a bodybuilder. Right, let's take it through to them. I mean, I ain't taken off my clothes because I have brought a bikini and like, I don't know, like
I can't really pose in like this.
Heavily muscled men in this gym, they need to be paying for this kind of content if I am going to be taking my clothes off. So it's alright, I'm in shorts and sports bra anyway.
Okay.
I'm so ready. It's going to be funny when I look bigger than he does. Let's go.
So, alright. First pose. So we're going to go through a front relax. One thing that I've learned is about your foot position. So you want your feet quite close together and you want to sit in the quads. I imagine this is similar to... I can't say figure.
Well, figure. I ain't a figure athlete, but we'll see what happens.
So so sitting on the quads, so you're going to raise your arms out to the side, lift that chest, push the hips back. And smile. Nice.
Do it look massive?
And then you're going to transition to your quarter turn to the right. Smooth transition to the right. Switch your body so you're actually facing away from pretty much the wall. You don't want
I just totally bikini transition there.
You want to be facing away.
Away from the wall, feet together.
Feet away, feet together. Breathe all the air out. Push that chest, arm against the chest to show the chest. Bring that arm down. Crunch down to show your obliques. And look straight ahead. Beautiful. Nice.
I give them credit for that. Fuck me.
Quarter turn to the back. From here, you're going to imagine you've got a piece of paper on your feet. Drag your feet backwards to get the hamstrings tight. Same as the front relax, raise the arms, lean back slightly. Show the back, show the hamstrings, the adductors. Same again, quarter turn to the right. Feet face that way.
This way?
That's the one. Arm against the chest.
This way? Do you know when like you've got a big posing side? With bikini, you choose one side. I don't have to show off quarter turns, I do half turns. So I show my front and my back. So it feels weird having to show every angle because I'm not used to posing
Every side.
on every side. so I can hide my flaws a little bit more. So right, what am I doing?
Same thing, so here, feet this way.
Yeah.
Push the arm against the chest, bicep against the chest. Breathe the air out. Twist. As much as you can. Quarter turn to the right. Front relaxed. Front double bicep. Arms across. She's committed.
I'm trying to vacuum, you know, but Henry Hoover the place up.
That's your front double bicep. Front lat spread. So drag the arms back. Sit on those quads, drag the arms back. Put them into your sides. Chest up, spread the lats. Chest up. Beautiful, nice. And try not to look like you're shitting yourself while you're doing that.
When you see people smiling on stage, they're smiling like they're fucking psychos because you're smiling through such pain.
That's me, that's literally me. Every time you see a photo of me on Instagram, I'm like,
But
smile
at least you started smiling now. One thing that I didn't do until literally after my first show, I look back at my pictures, there's so many of me drop face, especially with bikini. When I transitioned out of my back pose and I transitioned to the front, because when you turn around to the back pose, it got to a stage where like I'd been holding my smile for so long that I dropped it. When I spun back around, I hadn't smiled in time, I turned around and looked miserable. And they will call you out on that. You need to look like you're having fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should smile.
make it look smooth.
Yeah.
Make it smooth. So we like front lat spread, we're gonna go to the side now, so we're gonna do the side chest. I'm favouring going to my right side because I look a bit more dense up top. So you're gonna twist to the side, so use the quarter turn, feet this way. Bend slightly, push that leg against this leg to show the hamstring. Squeeze the glute.
You keep both legs bent.
Yeah, that's the one. Hands like this.
Like this?
Hand on the wrist, that's the one. You're gonna twist to face the judges, breathe the air out. That's the one. And smile. Nice, good. Face the rear. Back double bicep. So your foot, you're not gonna step too far back. Just lift onto your toe. Twist the leg outwards to engage the glutes. Bend the leg slightly to engage the hamstring. Sit on your legs. Bring the elbows slightly forward to display the lats. And relax, nice. Relax, spread. And this whole time as well, like, you've got to stay like, you can't just front double, like back double bicep. Okay.
I know.
Relax, spread. Like you have to just, it has to be like, it's just mental. So,
Just wait until we start dancing in a second.
that can't go on YouTube. So relax spread, so always go back. Same as our front lat spread, dig the arms into the sides, chest goes up, sit on that hamstring, keep the legs tight, chest up. 3, 2, 1, we're going to twist to the side, smooth.
This side?
Going to do side tricep. Again, same position, side chest. Bend that leg, push against the hamstring. Interlock your hands. Breathe all the air out. Push down.
Mate. I'm actually hyperventilating.
Add some thigh. Show the quads, give a little wiggle.
Can you lend me some abs, please?
Give it.
I'm meant to do this.
Lend me some quad, please.
Okay.
So, abs and thighs, stronger quad in front. What you can either do is you can spike the quad, so toes upwards, spike the quad. There you go. Hands above your head, thumbs on your back. Breathe in, breathe all the air out.
There's no abs. You got some in.
We're coming.
It's not a total belly yet.
We're coming.
Give it a few years.
We're coming in. So, last one, most
There's
muscular.
another one. Fuck this man.
Most muscular. Most muscular. So,
Okay.
either you can do your hands on your hips, same position with your legs, breathe all the air out. Nice. Good. Another most muscular.
Definitely didn't feel most muscular in that.
Next one. Feet out slightly, tense the quads. Hands together. Breathe the air out. And relax.
I like that one.
Nice.
I can do that.
My underwear's also getting too baggy for me now, so I need to get new underwear because my balls are going to
He looks like he's like a peasant wearing bed sheets.
Yeah. Okay. Right, let's get these bikini poses out of the way.
Tiptoe this leg. There we go. Okay. Hand on this hip. And now spread your lat around this side. Brilliant. You want to move this front foot out a little bit more. Stay balanced. Okay, now step back onto this foot.
Alright guys, that's us wrapped up for today. If you guys want to follow Millie on socials, attach her handle just in the video. Just check her out on her Instagram. She knows her stuff. She's just a really good bodybuilder, and it's been her first time competing. It's her first season, so yeah, make sure to keep up with her. And also as well, she's a great coach. So yeah,
I didn't pay him to say any of that, but I agree. But like reverse card as well.
Yeah. If you're looking for an insight as to what it's like to be competitive as a female bodybuilder, just check out her stuff. Really good information, good content. Big up. So yeah, see you guys next week. And that's how you get a fat ass.